Coming to you live from the fabulous MediaPlex in downtown Windsor, this is a St. Clair College journalism presentation.
Good evening, I'm Madison Dugan.
And I'm Evan Mathias. Welcome to our fall launch show.
Joined by me tonight is Veronique Mandel, the coordinator of the journalism program. Can you tell us what's going on at the MediaPlex?
Well, this fall launch show is really the platform for everything that's going to be happening over the next semester and into the following semester. And I think the students are really excited because we have so much planned for them this year that I'm really excited for them.
I'm excited myself. What are some of the features that the MediaPlex has to offer?
I think the extraordinary thing about the MediaPlex is the fact that we are a converged program, that we offer students an opportunity to learn how to perform really well in radio, in television, how to write for newspapers and magazines. They learn public relations. We also have our graduate year in media convergence. So there are so many elements to life here in the MediaPlex for the students. And I think because of the way the MediaPlex is structured, where the students in first and second semester interact with the students in media convergence, and they all interact with the public relations students, I think if they decide that perhaps they don't want to be a reporter, then the influence of the public relations students lets them sort of look at a whole new field. So it isn't just a journalism school, it's a media school. And it's something that I'm really proud of. And I'm really happy that we're able to provide that here in Windsor for students. And also, the whole digital aspect of journalism, we're also able to provide that for them as well.
That's great. I think that's very exciting. How important do you think it is for students to have a hands-on education?
I think in the 21st century, it's not even an option. I think it is probably the most critical aspect of journalism education today. They really do need to be able to do it all so that when they go out into the real world, the editors and producers aren't going to be saying, I don't have time to teach you, because they tell us that. You train them, we'll hire them. So we're doing the training.
I've had some great professors. You've worked in multiple fields, including print and television and radio, and is there a medium that stood out to you?
Well, a lot of my colleagues would say, when I was in radio, I said that it was the best thing I'd ever done. When I was in newspapers, it was the best thing I'd ever done. And I said the same thing about television. I think what it means is that if you love to tell stories, it doesn't matter what the platform is, as long as you understand what makes a good story and you're able to go out and interview people really well, and you're able to tell those stories really well, then I think it's such a valuable thing to be able to do it all.
I think it is too. Is there any advice that you'd give to future students who are looking into coming to this program?
Well, considering that we are probably the most unique program in North America, I think they would do so well to come here. If they don't understand what we're all about, what they can do is come and check us out. We love giving tours, and we love it when students or potential students come and watch the show. Once you come and you see the tension of doing what you're doing tonight and doing this live, I think it lets the potential student understand that we're going to make sure that they really do get the kind of education they need for 21st century newsrooms. So I find that really exciting. And we have an amazing team here in the MediaPlex, and everyone loves to give a tour.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Taking the first step can always be the hardest. St. Clair College is making it easy for you. Right now, the MediaPlex is offering your first step into an exciting new work field.
Journalism enables people
to be well informed. It's documenting history. It's an extraordinary way for people to be connected with their community.
What happens in the world affects us. What happens in our community affects us. What happens in the province affects us. And we get to be the eyes and ears and tell the stories. There are many stories that need to be told, and those things add value to our life.
I'm always meeting new people. I'm learning about things that interest me, like topics that I want to learn more about.
It's neat to know that so many people are relying on me. It makes you strive for perfection, or makes you strive for accuracy.
The journalism program here at St. Clair College is a convergence journalism program. Convergence means the merging together of print, radio, and television, and the web, and putting all different stories into 3 or 4 different platforms.
In 21st century newsrooms, journalists have to be able to do it all.
We ask every one of our reporters to tell stories in multiple ways.
There's a different style of writing for print than there is for radio, than there is for television. And it's really important that the information gets out that is true to those platforms.
We are one of the few, if not the only, program that is actually taking students to a live broadcast and giving them that opportunity and that experience.
I've gained a lot of self-confidence. I used to be a really nervous person, a really shy person, but I think this program's helped me come out of my shell. It's given me something that I love to do, and that's made me a better person.
I find that the students that come out of St. Clair College are already at or above where some of our broadcast employees have been over the last several years.
I feel that I made the greatest decision I could 2 years ago by choosing this program, because I have learned so much, and I think that I can only grow from here.
I would hands down recommend the program to someone considering it. I would recommend it to someone that's not even considering it. They teach you such a vast array of different skills, different platforms, different things that you could really apply to so many different careers.
Based on literally hundreds of interns I've seen over the years, St. Clair students are better prepared to go into the work environment in media than most students coming out of colleges and universities across North America.
I think it's that very comprehensive curriculum that we have that creates converged journalists that sets this journalism school apart.
I'm joined now by Dr. John Strasser, President of St. Clair College. Dr. Strasser, what are some of the things you're excited about this year at St. Clair?
Well, first, I guess, enrollment. We've experienced another increase, a little over 2%, which is good from our viewpoint, because we're up now a little over 55% in the last decade, which is great. And I think the new look campus, or campuses, I guess, to be proper, we have tried over the past decade to create a center, if you want, that revolves around media, art, design, hospitality, and tourism. And with establishing the MediaPlex here, getting the St. Clair Center for the Arts, getting the Capitol Theatre now in Chatham, acquiring the golf course, Woodland Hills, all of that's a very large component of moving forward and giving students hands-on experience across that entire spectrum. In Chatham, we've added a health sciences building, which will be opening in October. And of course, at the Windsor campus, Sportsplex is coming on stream. We've got fashion design opening a month ago in the Ford Center. So we're kind of expanding the campuses to provide as much as we can in terms of opportunities for students.
So with the addition of the Sportsplex and many new programs, students have a lot of choice when it comes to St. Clair. Why do you think they should choose the college for their education?
I think quality. If you look at the numbers, at the stats, if you want, on key performance indicators, on quality of learning in a classroom, they would tell you year after year that we are well ahead of the provincial average. And when you look at that in terms of the competitive nature of academic programs, of athletic programs, we've accumulated about 60 gold medals provincially or nationally in the past decade, and we've even represented Canada and Switzerland in our mechatronics program. So I think quality. If you want a great education, come to St. Clair College, and if you want the hands-on experience, you go back to, we now have acquired some of the pieces of the puzzle that will give you that. It's not just theory out of a book, if you want.
So there has been a tremendous change and improvement in your time here as president. What highlights are you most proud of?
I think the putting in the building blocks. You've obviously heard the song "The Impossible Dream." I think 10 years ago, when you look back, it was we really had one building. There was very little else. In the last decade, we've added the Student Center on the Windsor campus. We've added the Ford Center. We've added a residence. We've added the Center for Innovation. We're about to add the Sportsplex. We've acquired the MediaPlex, the St. Clair Center for the Arts, Capitol Theatre, and Chatham. All of those have all been additions in the last 10 years. They provide tremendous opportunities for students.
So what can we expect from St. Clair in the future?
I think there are still a number of items that we have to address. I think we'll be bringing on more degree programs. We are looking at having 9 new ones by fall of 2020. I think we have to figure out what the theme will be in our business programs. We do a great work. Our faculty in the business area is a great faculty, but what's the theme? With the proximity to the border, it may be international trade and logistics. So we want to try to offer more career opportunities for students that are real ones in a global economy. So we'll take some time doing that.
Thank you, Dr. Strasser. Back to you, Madison.
Thanks, Evan. I'm joined here by third-year student Alice Hewitt, who is doing a web series called Under the Wire. Alice, can you tell us what the show is about?
Basically, the show makes politics easier to understand. As reporters, we're constantly told to embrace the news and take it in through social media, print media, etc. But when it comes to politics, it often gets muddled or it goes over our heads. So the point of the panel is to basically just make it friendlier. You know, it's a 2-person panel with a special guest, and students from all aspects of journalism or the PR program, whoever, are welcome to come in and voice their opinions as often as they like.
That sounds great, because I know that I'm not the best with politics. Where did this idea come from?
So basically, I graduated from the journalism program last year. I applied to a number of jobs, but because my experience in the field was limited, I was getting rejection letters right, left, and center. So I came to the conclusion that if the work doesn't come to you, you bring the work to yourself, because I'm just that impatient. So that's exactly where the show came from. I just wanted to work, basically.
As a graduate, and now on to your 3rd year of the Converged, is there anything that stood out to you in this program?
Definitely TV production. I came into this school thinking that I was going to be a print journalist. I had it all set out, that's what I was going to do, and early on I found a love for TV production. And what's great about this course is that's encouraged, you know, so I can speak to my professors and I can say this is what I want to do, and they're more than willing to cater to my needs, basically.
Thank you so much for joining us. I see Evan has a new guest. Evan, back to you.
Here with me now is Mitch Brandner, a 2nd-year journalism student at St. Clair College. Myself and Mitch will be producing Sports Talk this year. Mitch, what is Sports Talk?
Well, Sports Talk is part of our live show. We have a panel of students talking about sports, everything from hockey to MMA. We cover it all, and it's a good opportunity for everyone to learn about sports.
So what can we expect from Sports Talk this year?
Well, this year we want to take more of a local approach. We think that there's not enough coverage for the local sports, the local hockey, the local football, St. Clair University stuff. We want to do more of that because we think that those sports deserve to get covered just as much as professional sports do.
So this is the 3rd year running Sports Talk now. How does it feel to come into those shoes?
Good, really good. They prepared us well last year. Kenton Wolf and Rob Bennion kind of took the reins last year and they passed it off to us. And we learned a lot last year, and we're really excited to get it going this year.
So do you think the MediaPlex prepares students for the sports journalism field?
Oh, absolutely. I think you learn a lot of valuable skills here, and the professors are great with helping you out, and they want you to succeed, and they do a good job of that. And there's plenty of opportunities in this program to have a good career in sports journalism.
Thank you, Mitch. Coming soon to the St. Clair College main campus is a $23 million project. This new facility will feature a triple gymnasium, a fitness center, workout studios, and more. The Sportsplex is expected to be complete by March 2014. Let's take a peek inside.
Welcome to the St. Clair College Sportsplex. This ultra-modern 85,000 square foot complex has been designed to provide students and the community with a state-of-the-art facility that promotes fitness, wellness, and healthy lifestyles. The Sportsplex is located on the north side of the campus across from our student residence. This facility will be a huge asset to the college, our Saints varsity athletics programs, and our students. The Sportsplex will also benefit the community at large, as we'll be able to assist the region as it pursues events in the sports tourism industry. St. Clair College will have the ability to partner with other facilities to attract provincial and national tournaments in basketball and volleyball. The Sportsplex will also benefit our students academically in programs that require a physical fitness regime as part of their curriculum, such as paramedic, protection security, and investigation, and our new fitness and health training program, which will launch in September 2014. This facility will also offer significant opportunity to advance other programs in the sports management field as well. The multi-use Sportsplex will feature a triple gym, the only one of its kind in the region. The gym will provide a seating capacity of up to 2,600 spectators. The facility will also boast an indoor elevated running track, 12 new team rooms, meeting space, and academic classrooms. The 10,000 square foot fitness center will be a jewel on campus, as it will contain the latest and state-of-the-art fitness equipment. We look forward to the opening in early 2014 of the newest addition to our campus, the St. Clair College Sportsplex.
I'm here with Sarah Ryrie, Student Council Representative. Sarah, can you tell us about some upcoming events that are coming to this season?
Yeah, of course. Actually, we have a really exciting event coming up. It's on Monday night, October 28th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. It's at the St. Clair Center for the Arts building, the Chrysler Theater. And Shane Koizen, who's been featured on TED Talks, he's coming. He's a spoken word poet. He talks about bullying and survival. He opened up actually a video on YouTube called To This Day at the beginning of the year and immediately got 10 million views. He's a very inspirational speaker. And it's going to be an event that's free for every St. Clair student. If anybody else wants to come that's not a St. Clair student, it's $5 admission, which is very reasonable. The shows that he puts on throughout the nation are incredible, and $5 is nothing compared to most of them. We also have we put on a pub every Thursday, and we also do nooners every week. So we do different events. So a nooner would be at noon, so at lunchtime. Students can come in on Tuesdays and Thursdays and win different prizes and different events. And so every week we usually have a different campaign. So if it's financial week, we might ask you some financial questions. Mental health awareness, we're going to do events like Shane Koizen and different events.
That sounds exciting. Say someone wants to become a part of the St. Clair Representative Council, how can they go about doing that?
All right, well, there's different processes for that. In September and in April, we hire full-time or part-time positions on the board. That's director and executive positions. Those run yearly. So a director starts in September and can go till May, or May till September. And an executive position, they run from May 1st till the following May 1st. It is very time-committing. And since director positions are now closed, we also have our SCPD, St. Clair Promotion Department. If you're outgoing, you want some something to put on your resume, I would definitely look into that. You can contact myself, Sarah, or Mark Merkiston. He's also a vice president at the main campus, and we'll hook you up with volunteering experience. Also, we just have a paper if you want to sign up for volunteer hours. A lot of programs, it does look good if you have volunteer hours behind you. Currently, we're actually doing our Trick or Eat campaign. So last night and tonight, we will be handing out brown paper bags. They're about medium sized, to many houses around the main campus, so in South Windsor. We drop them off. They have an orange piece of paper on them that explains that we'll be picking them up exactly in 1 week, either on Monday or Tuesday at 5 p.m. And if you're fortunate enough that you can put cans or non-perishable items in them, we would totally appreciate them. So as St. Clair students, we volunteer our time, we hand those bags out, and if you come and you put them back on your porch, we come and pick them up, and we are always looking for volunteers. It's time consuming. We have to go through every can, and sometimes we get some mysterious items in there. Last year we got 40-year-old pudding, which was kind of cool. It's kind of one of my souvenirs in the office now. And yeah, and we also have got things that are open that we can't accept, and we have to go through all those cans. And we keep our food bank that replenishes us for the entire year. And we live in a community where we're very thankful that we have we get overwhelming amounts of canned goods and non-perishable items, and they're at the downtown campus. So come see me. It's any full-time student is more than welcome to use our food bank, and it's no judgment zone. Anybody, it's private, it's confidential. You sign up online, and especially if you have a family, we really encourage it.
That's so great. And not only are you a student council representative, but you're also a full-time journalism student. Can you tell us about the MediaPlex and what you've enjoyed most here?
Well, I love the fact that the MediaPlex is downtown. I know sometimes downtown students might feel like they don't get as much because there's only a few programs down here compared to the main campus. But there's not very many schools that you have 50 places, literally 50 places within a 5-minute walk that you can go to for lunch. And if you have an hour break, you can go somewhere for an hour. We also are very fortunate at the MediaPlex that we have a membership deal with the YMCA that any full-time student that is a downtown student is more than welcome to go down the road and go to the YMCA and utilize their facilities. That's included for classes, the gym, and the pool, which is pretty nice. And it's recently renovated. So as a MediaPlex student, I'm very fortunate that, hey, if I want to go get a shawarma at lunch, I can go do that. And then if I want to go to the gym right after, I have no problem doing that as well.
That is so great. I don't know about anyone else, but I would like to know how you balance school and all of this.
Time management and organizational skills. Sometimes I think it's weird that I'm 20 years old and I have 3 planners that I live day to day, hour by hour, but I love my job and that's why I do it. And, you know, I'm very fortunate that I get to work between classes. So I go to class in the morning, I'll go work hours. I come back here, I do hours. I go to main campus, I do a meeting. It's all in a row. And we do have our nighttime events. And you know what? Sometimes the days are very long. And, you know, sometimes I get jealous that I'm not the one at the events. We're the ones hosting the events. But then I remember, you know, futuristically, this is going to benefit us. And yeah, I really appreciate my job and everything that comes out of it. We meet a lot of people. We get to hear amazing stories from different students. And you know, I really enjoy it.
Well, thank you so much for all that you do. Evan, back to you.
I'm with John Batista, a second-year public relations student here at St. Clair. John, what's going on in PR right now?
Well, you know what? I'm a second-year public relations student, and what's great about the second year is we're going to start doing our internship, and it's a great chance for us to actually go get out there and pretty much do a hands-on approach with everything that we've learned on the first year and here at St. Clair. And it's a great opportunity for me as well, just to get that hands-on real-world experience.
So you will be interning with Fools for Heart. What's that organization all about?
Fools for Health is it's a nonprofit charity organization here in downtown Windsor. And what they do is they use humor to pretty much promote wellness, and they actually cheer up patients at different kinds of hospitals.
Okay, so what will you be doing with that organization?
Well, I'll be taking care of their social media campaigns. I'll be the unofficial social media manager / intern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create content for the Facebook pages, their YouTube and Twitter accounts, and also their Instagram. I'm also taking photos during their events. They have a lot of events lined up, and they need people, and they need interns and volunteers to actually get out there, take photos for them, and actually just get the word out there about the organization.
So this program has led you to take some initiative in the community. What are some of the things you've been doing?
Well, you know what? I've been lucky enough that during the summer when we didn't have classes, I was the social media managers for 2 different businesses here in downtown Windsor. One is a retail shop here downtown, and the other one is another pretty much a smaller business in downtown by the Riverside. So what's great about that one is they found out about that through my work with my other classmates. So they found out about my work and they actually invited me over to become their social media manager.
So why do you think students should take PR here?
Well, you know what? If you like people, and if you like talking to people, if you like media, if you like advertising, marketing, journalism, just come to St. Clair and learn about the public relations program, and I think it's going to be a great fit for you.
Thanks. Back to you, Madison.
Thanks, Evan. I'm now joined by Josh Dowker. He's a student in the Travel and Tourism program here at the MediaPlex. Can you tell us what's happening in the Travel and Tourism program right now?
For sure. Right now, first-year students and second-year students are working on the Wine Gala, which is an event that promotes St. Clair, and also we help out with the decor, the menus, and all the organization of that event.
That sounds very exciting. Is there any opportunities that stood out to you that this program offers?
For sure. You have the great opportunity to work with big companies like Disney and Fairmont. And I was lucky to work at Jasper Park Lodge in Alberta. And you get to work with this company that treats you like a family. And you don't really feel like you're working. You feel like you're having fun every day. So
That's so great to hear. Can you tell me something that you would recommend to students that are looking into doing this program? Any advice that you would give them?
If you're a people person and you like to travel and get paid for it, definitely choose this program.
Thank you so much. Evan, back to you.
I'm joined now with Shelley Divinich-Haggart, a professor here in the journalism program. Shelley, as a teacher, what's the best part of your job?
Well, I think 2 things. 1, the students, their passion, their enthusiasm, and 2, the fact that the MediaPlex has been able to, we're a part of revitalizing the community and the downtown core, and to see those things working together has just been fantastic.
So how well do you think this program prepares students for the journalism field?
I can't think of anything better. So much is happening where all of these different types of media are coming together, and we're one of the few places in North America that doesn't say specialize. I think the day of the specialist is over, and it's really become about multiple skill sets and multiple talents, and that's what we're preparing students for here at the MediaPlex.
So you actually run your own magazine called The Hub. What can you tell us about that?
Well, The Hub is a digital magazine here in Windsor, Essex. We just put out our 4th issue this morning, and it's exactly the kind of publication or media outlet that students here are preparing for. We bring together the principles of print, written articles, video, audio, supplemental media, and we've had a lot of St. Clair students contribute to that, so we're pretty proud of it.
So what advice would you give to a potential student who's looking to come into journalism?
Don't let the naysayers get you down. There's a future in journalism, and that can start right here at the MediaPlex.
Thanks, Shelley. St. Clair offers a variety of programs from 4 different campuses. Here's a sample. I'm Evan Mathias. Tune in every Friday night at 6, and then again Saturday at 1, and of course, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. for MediaPlex News Now.
I'm Madison Dugan, and thank you for watching Fall Launch.